What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber die trying. You see the thumbnail. What if heaven isn't an option? So I'm watching Hellbound. That's where the thumbnail's from. Hellbound on Netflix. And spoiler alert, there's a particular scene where people were thinking that, they were coming to judge people and sentence people to hell who had obviously done something. But there's a particular scene where the angel comes to a newborn baby in the hospital and say, in a couple of days, we coming to get you, little shorty. Wow, all you want, you going to hell. I was like, oh. And then I was like, wait, well, what did the baby couldn't do nothing. So here's the thing. In America, we operate like hell isn't an option. We're the opposite. We live in a country where you can do everything under the sun that is immoral, unethical, and will send you to hell, and actually believe that you're going to heaven. And on the flip side, we live in a country where you can do all these dastardly things and say, I believe in Jesus Christ. But I meant to say the flip side, the real flip side. Sorry, I'm tripping. I meant to say on the flip side, you got people, we'll die in hell. Like, you can't be locked up in jail. So I don't know why you're trying to be a tough guy and say you're dying in hell. I said, no, they're going to feast on you, So what winds up happening is, since we're going to have this religious conversation, what if it's not an option? What if your option is only hell? Because you're living like you inherited a devilish country. I'm sure people will go, God and forgiveness. Right. What if the culture of this country is so evil that it damns you? All the things people do in this country and get away with in this country, and people are okay with in this country, and people move on with because, hey, it didn't happen to me in this country. Hey, that's your problem, not my problem. I'm living good. You not living so good? Your problem. But I'm going to go to church on Sunday and God loves me. Maybe, just maybe, that ideology itself damns the country to hell. Just maybe. Maybe all of the people who go, well, let love be love, and even though love is contradictory to what love is, you got to let love be love, and no matter what goes on, even though it's not right, it's still love. Maybe people going, all right, whatever, do whatever you want to do. Maybe that ideology itself damns you to hell, So we got a problem. We got a major problem. Because ultimately, what we're dealing with is this idea that, heaven isn't something we're fighting for. Like, we're entitled, like the American entitlement has entitled us to heaven. Like, think about that. You really think the founding fathers are in heaven? That's what you really think. See what I'm saying? You really think that George Washington and Thomas Jefferson are in heaven? That's what you really think. You really think Robert E. Lee went to heaven? That's what you really think. If that's the case, this whole country's damned. You really think, all the people who watched people get killed, knowing that this was a setup. You really think all those mob members who, wear crosses, that they going to heaven? That's what you really think? You really think all these drug dealers are going to heaven? That's what you really think? You really think J. Edgar Hoover's going to heaven? That's what you really think? Has gone, like, that's what you really think? You really think, oh man, nah. Nah. And I'm not saying people haven't done good things in their life. I'm saying you judged, on the things you do. You really think, I'm gonna do good for this person, do good for this group of people, but do bad to this group of people. But God gonna overlook that because God don't like them people because I said so. Those type of people going to heaven. You really think, oh, I got money, this person ain't got money, so because I got money, I get treated this way, and I'm gonna treat this person that way. And because they don't have money, I get to treat this person this way because they never pulled themselves up by their bootstraps, and I'm going to heaven for that. You really think this is how this works? Maybe, just maybe, you got it all twisted. Because ultimately, I don't think that's what it is. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch you on the next one. Peace.